Alrighty, let's get started on our backs, everyone. Make your way there. Just lay down all the way. Allow your chest to open up. Let your arms rest by your sides. Feel the groundedness of your feet onto the mat. Feel out your breath. Relax your face. Relax your eyebrows, forehead. And then now you can place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just taking a moment of stillness from your day, whatever kind of Friday you've had so far. Finding expansive breaths here in through the nose, filling up the chest, the belly. Emptying out your lungs fully. Inhale, breath. And exhale. You can start to breathe in and out through your nose here. Creating some warmth and finding the steady flow of your breath. And then before we get moving, interlace your hands above your head. Just give yourself a big stretch. Feel free to let the ribs lift a bit. Good, and then relax your arms by your sides. On your inhale, lift your hips for bridge pose. Walk your feet a bit closer to you so that you can touch your heels to your middle finger. Lift the hips up for bridge. And then just feeling the evenness there through the shoulders, your feet. Exhale, lower it down. Good, relax the shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift up. Hips. Exhale, lower. Moving through this, you can add the arms. Inhale, lift the hips up, lift the arms. Exhale, lower both. And keep moving. Inhale. And exhale. Yoga is a really nice way to just be focused on the present, to feeling out your body. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. Nice. Hug the knees into your chest. Find a rock side to side here. Massaging the low back. Observing any tightness, any tension. We're going to be working through hips, hamstrings, everything. And then from here, take a happy baby. Stamp the ceiling with your feet. I know it's quite early on, so if your heels are close to your thighs, that's all good. And then center yourself here. Extend the left leg long. Hug your right knee into your right side body. And then extend the right arm to a T. Find your supine twist. Gaze towards the right. Let your right side shoulder blade rest onto the mat. And then easing into our practice. Allowing the nervous system to slow down and to calm down. Inhale into center. Bring both knees back in. Extend the right leg this time. Hug your left knee into your side body. Feeling that compression, the inner thigh stretch. Then left arm to the side. Take your supine twist. And then this is kind of circulating here. Feeling this twist. Feeling the openness in the outer left hip. To deepen this, gaze to the left. And then inhale, bring everything in, knees. Extend the legs high to the sky, flex and point your toes. So just working out, ankles. And when you feel ready, rock and roll forward and back. We'll be in a tabletop. And once you find all fours, we'll start to work into our cat-cow. So parallel your feet, your hands. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the tailbone for cow pose. And exhale, round. Just trying to free up our spine here. Start to bend into one side and the other. And just starting to warm up the wrists. Maybe add in your hip circles. Just a few more here. And then return to center. Nice work. Inhale, look forward, walk the hands forward for puppy pose. Let your forehead rest. Scoot yourself forward so your hips are above the knees. Breathing into the chest, the back. Anchor down the tops of your feet. And then sit all the way back on the exhale to your child's pose. Widen the knees here. Let the forehead come down, perhaps making a little diamond shape with your elbows here as you connect the fingers. Take another few nourishing breaths in that child's pose. Let the hips sit back into the heels. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Tabletop, and then from here, flip just the left wrist up. Fingers point to the knees and find a shift forward and back, warming up. Notice if you can lean back and press all the way into the knuckles here, observing the feeling there in the wrist. And then replace your left hand right to neutral, then lift and flip your right palm face up. Gentle sway front and back here. Paying attention to the sensations there on that right hand. Of course, listening to the body, not working through any pain. And then plant both hands. All right, from here, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, lift the hips. And shake your head yes and no. Let your arms be straight here, working your calves, your hamstrings. Really trying to stretch out there through the back body. Hug your lower abs in. And then when you feel ready, you can just hold your downward facing dog. And exhale, walk your feet forward. Nice, let your head and neck hang heavy in your forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, release to your forward fold in the middle of your mat. Bend your knees a lot, let your head and neck hang heavy. Let this be a time of letting go. Just let go of your neck. Let go of your heavy head. And then just fold in half. Remember, you can always bend the knees. Alright, from here, halfway lift again. And exhale, fold. Take the hands to your hips, slowly rise up. Arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to your heart space. And just take a few breaths here with your hands to your heart. Breathing, spacious lungs, expanding through all sides of the body, feeling out the weight of your feet here, spread the toes. And then just checking in with how your body is. If you feel good, if there's any pain, any tension, anything else. Good, extend the arms high. On the exhale, sit down to your chair pose. Take the arms back. And just allow your chest to open up here. Sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, arms back, sit back. Moving energy through the body. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. A few more here. Inhale, maybe add a back bend, and exhale, sit back. And a few more. Nice. 2 more. Spacious, add the back bend here. Exhale, sit. Nice, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold, bring it down. Halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, tuck and curl. Round into a little ball, forehead into your knees. Look right and left, stretching out through your neck muscles, your shoulders. And feel free to jump back to your chaturanga or step to plank. Full inhale and exhale. Chaturanga, you can always lower the knees. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Stay here. Find 5 breaths. Try to open up through the chest and the underarms. Send your chest towards your thighs. Good, one more breath. Good. Inhale, lower the right knee. Open up left side, left arm open. Modified side plank. Once you're here, start to circle out your left arm. Then just finding spaciousness through the body. Chest, arm, maybe any amount of back bend here. And then you'll just hold that back bend. Bend your left elbow, gaze up, a little bit of a tilt in the hips. And exhale, bring it down. Good. Knees down, find cat and cow. Inhale. Exhale, round. And then tuck the toes, elevate the hips for your down dog. Another 5 breaths here, just feeling the warmth start to take over the body here. Maybe your arms are a bit more straight, your legs. Two more breaths. And then exhale, left knee down. Inhale the right arm high for your modified side plank. Find spaciousness through the chest. Start to circle your right arm back and around. Encouraging mobility through the shoulder. Working through any tightness there. And then you'll find the back bend. You'll start to bend the right elbow. Open up your right inner underarm towards the sky. You can bounce your gaze. One final breath. And exhale, return table. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale, round yourself. And then return to puppy again. Rest your forehead. Just working through opening the chest. Warming up your back. This time slide all the way forward to the belly. Inhale for a king cobra, lift the chest. Straighten out the arms, any amount. If this doesn't work with your back, you can go lower. Exhale, lower down. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Right, tuck the toes. Inhale for plank. And then exhale, down dog. Stay here, 5 breaths. Good, keep lifting your rib cage up in space. Allow your hip creases to lift higher. Let those arms be strong and supporting you. And then energize through the inner arches of your feet. And slowly inhale the right leg high. Bend the right knee. Circle out your right hip. And remember to support yourself with your arms here. Exhale, step the right foot into center, lower the left knee, and bring both hands overhead. Interlace your hands here, leave the pointer finger up. Begin, if you're ready, to find any amount of back bend. in this pose. On the exhale, hands to the right thigh, push the right thigh away. Maybe you can straighten out your arms here. Really nice to do this after a week of sitting or driving, anything that you've been doing here, just allow the left hip to open up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward, let the hips lower a bit, and then exhale to your half splits. Elongate the body here. Focus on flexing the right foot. Draw your right side of your foot up and in towards the right hip crease, really working that stretch. Think of relaxing through the gaze, just looking forward or looking down. Option here to bend your elbows to get a bit closer to your right shin. And then all the while keeping the breath engaged in the core as you find your half splits. Alright, listen carefully, bend the right knee, plant the left palm, send the right leg up and back, and then reach your right arm straight ahead over your head. So right leg back, modified side plank, right arm overhead. Keep reaching, toes and fingers apart, and then exhale, take a hold of the right foot here, find the chest expansion, right heel to glute if possible, maybe play with lifting your gaze up to the sky, and then exhale, bring it down. All right, inhale for cow pose, lift, exhale, round and curl, inhale, look forward, and then exhale, down dog. Reset here, feel out the right versus left side of the body. Notice the differences here. Every time you breathe, try to be more spacious in the breath. Perhaps you also want to turn the fingers outward. Just savoring the practice, all the stillness that's found within. And then inhale the left leg high. Bend the left knee. Keep both weight into arms and hands, and start to circle out your left knee or hip. Make sure your breath is spacious still. This is strengthening the arms, opening up through the hip. And then left foot steps center, right knee comes down, inhale, reach up. It's okay to find a bit of wobbliness in the balance. Take the arms overhead. And then start to find any back bend again. Perhaps your arms will go towards the ears. Maybe you want to bend a little deeper. If you're having trouble balancing, just widen your stance. And then exhale, hands to your left thigh. Sit low. When you're ready, press the arm away as you encourage the left or right frontal hip stretch. Perhaps your nose is pointed forward, you're lengthening the skull upward from the crown of the head. You're drawing a slight tuck in the chin here as you elevate your gaze, and then you settle into the depth of your left thigh. Keep breathing there. Then exhale, hands to the ground. Take a moment, get the hips heavy. Inhale, breath. And then exhale to your half splits. Slide your left heel forward if you need. You want your right hip to be over your right knee. Once again, a familiar pose, but if you haven't practiced in a bit, always a ton of benefits here. Organize your left foot. Perhaps take a look at your right shin. If you could tuck it behind that right thigh a bit more. Or you can focus on the feeling underneath the left leg or in that hamstring. Or even relax the shoulders down your back as you bend your elbows. Lots of places you can go here. Keep breathing. Lower, place your left foot onto the ground, slide your right hand forward, and then inhale the left leg straight back and reach the left arm overhead. Find your balance here. Use your strength in your core and your glutes. Bit of obliques. Yeah, stretch. Balance. Let the shin support you, and then that left hand will reach for the left foot for your quad opening. Yeah, open up the chest, sternum points to the left, and then your left heel may perhaps touch the left glute. Steady your gaze, look down, straight or up for the back bend, and then very slowly release, hands to the ground, knees to the ground, find your cat and cow. And then this time, downward facing dog, lift the hips. Shake your head yes and no, look right and left. We'll take a quick break here in your dolphin pose, let the forearms lower down. Option to just stay in down dog if dolphin doesn't feel right to your body. Good, 2 more breaths. And exhale, lower the knees and the shins for your child's pose. You can also let the arms rest by your sides here. And then 1 breath. Let's look to the right. Rest your left side face onto the mat. You can take interlace elbows behind you if you can reach. And then let's switch to right side of your face to the left. Just comforting the body, slowing it down. And then very slowly bring it up, table. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hop to the middle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, stand. And then exhale, sit down to your chair pose. And settle back. You can put your hands to your hips if you'd like. Focusing the attention down. Leaning more weight into your heels, near your glutes, and inhale, stand up. Exhale, round and curl, forward fold, halfway lift, lengthen, and then exhale, crouch and curl. So from here, now you can bring your hands to your heart space, balancing on our toes, lift the chest, try to upright your back. Lift those heels higher, stretching the underside of your feet, and then take the arms overhead. When you're ready, interlace the hands and flip your palms facing up so that you can feel the stretch in the side waist. Yeah, good. And then take a side bend to the right. So it's quite a bit of challenge and balance. Keep the inner thighs together. Inhale, center, and then over towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, have a seat. Lift the knees for your boat pose. Good. Lift the shins parallel to the ground. Lower the heels. Nice. Still lean back here. Lift the toes off the ground, so flex your foot, and then we'll open twist to the right. Inhale. And then exhale to center. If you want to level up, you'll lift your shins off the ground. Exhale, center. Inhale, open to the right. And exhale. Good. Left. And center. 1 more each side. To the left. Whether your shins are lifted or heels are down, we'll slowly lean back and lift forward. Keep going. Lean back and forward. Good. 2 more. Forward. Last one. Good. Then put your feet together. We'll open up your knees, lower down if you were lifted, and then exhale, forward fold all the way down. Bring your big toes to touch and allow your spine to round a bit. stretching through the inner thighs, the low back. Inhale, center, and then this time extend the right leg in front of you. Place your left foot into the inner thigh. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, reach for your right toes. So still kind of warming up here, allowing the body to unwind. In this pose, you can start to press your left foot a little bit deeper into the right inner thigh, or you can start to inch the torso forward, forehead maybe touches the shin. And then hopefully you're holding onto your leg, whether that's your ankle, your calf, or your feet here. Keep stretching, lengthen. Good. All right. Left hand goes to the left side. Getting ready to lift. Inhale, lift the hips. Right arm up. Think of this as bridge like in the beginning. In that modified side plank. You can look down and back at your left hand if you'd like, or you can take a back bend with your right elbow and exhale, bring it down. All right, slide the right heel center, then place your left foot to the right side of your right knee. When you're there, inhale the right arm, and then exhale, twist. Right elbow to left thigh, gaze to the left. You can always take a bind here, otherwise you stay lifted, you breathe. Promoting circulation in this twist, promoting good posture as you lengthen the spine. And exhale, guide yourself forward. We'll switch. Extend the left leg to the side. Hopefully your left heel touches the mat, to the edge of the mat, and then right foot to your inner thigh. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hold on to your left foot. Now, you may be a bit far away from the leg, that's all good. You can choose what to focus on. If you want a back stretch, you'll bend the left knee and you'll round and curl. If you want hamstrings, you'll keep that leg straight. And then actively draw your chest towards your thigh or your shin, whatever works. Holding this side as much as the other. Keep breathing there. Reset. You can keep engaging through the left quad. Maybe press your right foot into the left thigh a bit more. On the inhale, rise. Preparing now, right hand goes to the right side of the back edge of your mat. Lift the hips. Lift the left arm. Press the hips towards the sky here. Just study the pose. Think of opening up through the chest more. You can look at your right hand if you'd like. Or up, or take the back bend. And then slowly have a seat. Keep that left leg extended. Now bring your right foot to the left side of your left knee. Inhale the left arm high, and then twist towards the right. You can keep that left foot flexed up. Explore your twist here. If you took the bind on the other side, please do it again. And then slowly unwind yourself forward. Take the legs, hug your knees in, maybe hands to the hands behind you to support, or no hands. We'll take our straight leg boat pose. Point the toes, hug your thighs closer to your belly. Exhale, lean back. And then inhale, peel up and bend. Exhale to the sacrum. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale up. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Nice. Extend the legs. Let it go. Scoot forward. Create some space there in the glutes. Inhale, reach the arms high. And then take a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. All right, now we're going to try to work an even stretch through our hamstrings. Again, so good after a long week. You want to release your lumbar spine. flexing those toes. Maybe you want to tuck the chin in to bring a bit of peace and stillness there. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale, peel up. Take the hands behind you. Now bend your knees. Place your feet on the ground like when we started. And then take your fingertips, point them towards the direction of your hips. And then preparing for your floating tabletop reverse tabletop. Exhale, lift. So make sure your hands are where you need them to be, underneath the shoulders. Think of this as bridge. Look down at your belly button or look up. And then exhale, have a seat. We have 2 more of those. Full inhale and exhale, lift. Strong, support your head. Exhale, sit down. If you know you can do a reverse plank, extend the legs. Okay, then we're gonna go for our 3rd one. Inhale, exhale, lift. So reverse plank is a bit harder. Your feet have to touch the ground. You can always switch it back to that reverse table. And exhale. Good. Cross the legs, have a seat. Inhale, lift the arms high. And we'll take an eagle pose here, right arm underneath. Seated eagle pose. Then start to look right and left. Over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder. And then look center. Start to move your hands like a clock to the right and left. So just working, or you can add a full circle here around with your elbows. And then inhale, circle, big hug, release, open up the chest. And then exhale, lower down to the forearms behind you as you unravel your legs. Lift the chest for a fish pose. And then we'll switch sides. Cross the legs again. Other shin on top. Inhale, the arms high. And then we'll take the left side eagle, left arm underneath. When you're here, you can also hold on to your shoulders, then look right and left. Grounding our energy towards the sitting bones. And then start to change it up by creating a circle or anything that feels right to you here. There's no right or wrong, just feeling out the body. Unwind, inhale, lift the arms forward, and then exhale, bow forward in this pose. So let the forehead touch if it can. Reach and lengthen. And then inhale, lift the chest, plant the palms. You're going to jump back or step back. Add a chaturanga or head straight to your down dog. Once you're in your down dog, take 5 breaths and then breathe. Or 5 breaths and pause. Another 2 more. Last one. Inhale the right leg. Exhale, step center. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Bring yourself overhead. Interlace your hands. Find some depth there in the right thigh. Take your hands to your hips, lean forward, inhale. Relax the shoulders behind you. And then take the arms behind you as well. Just hold here. No need to go anywhere. If you'd like a warrior 3, you can start to float forward. You can simply rest your left toes back, resting here, interlace the hands, anything that feels good. And wherever you are, warrior 3 or shifted forward, open up, inhale to your warrior 2. Yeah, good. Extend through the arms. Feel spaciousness there through the legs. Strong arms, good strong core and strong back. Inhale, straighten both legs and the arms, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and over. Exhale to your extended side angle. Any variations here? A bind is pretty nourishing. We opened up your shoulders. You can take a bind with your left hand and reach the right arm forward. Anything that feels right. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift. Right arm high, straight right leg. And exhale to your triangle pose. Hold on to the shin or the ground, maybe a block. Lean the left shoulder back in line with the right. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to standing splits, please. Hands down, lift the left leg up. Maybe after all the stretching we've done, you're able to stretch out through a little bit deeper into your into your standing splits. Left toes all the way back, please. Inhale, whoops, mic fell. Inhale, right foot into your side plank. Maybe tree pose variation, right arm high. And then exhale, take your chaturanga or head straight to down dog, up to you. Just feeling out. Refining the pose. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Find your footing. Arms overhead. Feel free to bend that right knee so you can really feel the opening in the right frontal hip. Just get comfortable in your body here. Two more breaths. And take your hands to your hips, full inhale. Exhale, lean forward, just the chest. Energize your right quad, lift that right heel higher. And then remain here while you bend your left thigh a bit more. Or your left knee, you can stay here or float it on up to your warrior 3. Or you could simply stay, assisting your body, feeling the length, feeling the strength. Lower abs draw in. And in everyone, inhale to your warrior 2, you'll land. Left leg forward now. And that chest open. Find your left heel, right arch alignment as you extend through the arms. Nourishing breath, 360 breath, front and back body, side ribs. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs, gaze up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift the left arm, bend the left knee. Exhale to your extended side angle. You're welcome here for the bind. Just again, opening up through the right shoulder. Take the same variations or different. Unclench your toes. Hug your left glute under. Good. Inhale, extend the left leg. Reverse triangle. And then exhale, triangle pose. Yeah, you want to hug this right shoulder blade in and down. One more breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands to standing splits. Slide your left heel in. Lift the right leg up. Feel any amount of your splits here. And then exhale, right toes all the way back. Side plank, left toes to the right inner thigh for tree variation. And then exhale, take your way back home. Lean in down dog, no rush. Good, upward dog if you did, and then down dog. Alrighty, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale to the middle. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to chair. Hands to heart this time. Alright, in your chair, we'll start to just sit down an inch. Inhale, and back down. Inhale, down. Good, 2 more. Last one. Inhale, stand up. And extend the arms up and over, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, center to the left. Good, inhale, center. And then take the hands to your heart space. Take hold of the right foot, inhale for tree. Maybe send the arms overhead. Maybe you want to take eagle pose with the arms here on the right side. Right arm underneath. Some of you will want to go to an eagle warrior 3 from here. Wherever you find yourself, just breathe. Return back to regular tree pose. Inhale. And then exhale, relax the leg. Good. Upright your spine, strong posture. Inhale the left leg up for tree pose. Spread the right toes here. Anchor yourself across evenly through the right foot. And then take your arm variation. Eagle arms feels pretty nice. This helps loosen up the neck, the back. And then if you took eagle arm back, warrior 3, you can shift. You'll bring it back to your tree. And then exhale, let it go. All right, good. Shake out the shoulders. And then take a few neck rolls here, one way and the other. Good. Inhale the right knee high, reach the arms up. Exhale to your figure 4. Slow and steady. And you have the option here to hold on to the ground. You can take an arm balance if you'd like. You can let the head and neck hang heavy, just focusing on the balance. Inhale, hands to heart, and then exhale, release. Other side, lift the left knee, arms over. Exhale to your figure 4, left ankle, right thigh. Hands to the ground. Doing great, keep with it, stay with the breath. And then inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Last thing here, arms up. Take the right hand to the side. Inhale the right foot up. Exhale for your dancer's pose or bow pose. Sorry, I'm finding difficulty balancing, but every day is different, so shift. Just breathe. Spread the left toes, maybe look down if that will help. And then inhale, rise, let it go. Right away to the left side, hold on to the left foot. And then back into your back bend for bow pose or dancers. There's no right or wrong, just explore the body. And then exhale, slowly release. Good, hands to heart, take a breath. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl. So we've been here before. Hands to heart. And from here, right hand to the side. And inhale, both feet up. You might need to walk your feet forward. And then guide yourself forward. Takes a bit of push there. Left hand to the side. Switch. Exhale, center. You have to be on your heels to do this. A lot of knee flexibility as well. Hopefully you're on your left side. And then lower down. Good. All right, lower down to your elbows. Take a fish pose. Okay, then from here, lift just the right leg. Then meet the left with it. Lower the right. And then lower the left. Now, bring it lower, only 45. Inhale. Exhale, right. Left down. And then right down. Keep going. Inhale, just halfway up. Left. Right. And down. Keep going. Open up the chest. Left. Right. Left. And down. Keep going. Right. Left. Right. And down. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Left. Down. Last one. Right. Left. Right. And down. Good. Widen the legs. Inhale. Sit up. Arms high. And then hold on to your feet, your big toes, or your ankles for wide-legged fold. Last thing here. Two more breaths here. And then this final kind of moment here, you'll cross your ankles. You can either take a seated meditation with your pointer finger, your thumb connected, your back upright. That's option 1. Option 2 is camel pose. Option 3 is Pincha Mayurasana or scorpion pose. Body's very warmed up. Core is strong. So I'm going to let you take your pick. Camel, Pincha, scorpion, or easy seated pose. Focus on slowing it down, whichever variation you took. You're in seated pose, just really upright through the spine. Just notice how nice your posture is right now after intentionally working on it. And then everyone will meet in a child's pose. So just let yourself go there. Rest your arms onto the mat. And then this final pose before we start to lay down is rabbit pose or headstand. Up to you. Let's go for rabbit. Crown of the head rests. Arms by the sides. In for headstand, you have to do it safely. You have to make sure you have a headstand practice. And then everyone release to your embryo pose, chest onto thighs, arms by your sides. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, slide the legs through. You'll make your way onto your back. And once you're laying down now, you start to sway side to side with your knees, warming up your hips. Okay, and then left foot on the ground. Hug your right knee into your side body. When you're ready, extend the right leg straight up. Have it directly above your hip for the right heel. Then when you are ready, you'll start to pull gently onto your right leg. Some of you want it a bit more, you will straighten out the left leg. This is pretty much like a split spot on your back. Hopefully you can hold on to your leg. You can keep working straight leg there. Stretching out the hamstrings. You don't want to hyper stretch or overstretch, but you do want to feel some sensation there. Okay. And then from here, hug your knees into your side. Take your peace fingers around your big toe. Allow your leg to open up to the right side. Make sure your left hip is still on the ground. And then to your supine twist, extend your right leg to the left side. Your right leg will be straight if possible. If not, bend the knee. Gaze to the right side. Inhale, guide it in. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. I know that right side's gonna feel way more open than the left. Take a hold of the left knee now, and right foot on the ground. Just compress your left knee going towards the left underarm, and then extend the right leg straight up. Listen carefully, same thing on this side. You wanna hold on your calf. When you're ready, begin to pull, gently of course. And then some of you will want to straighten that right leg, so really making it into splits on your back. If you can reach your big toes, that's fine too. I like holding onto the calf so you can guide the stretch, or you can do both. Center your belly button to the sky. Breathe here. There's really no right or wrong, just making sure you feel safe. You're not pulling, you're not forcing. Okay, then take the knee into the chest. Left peace fingers to the left big toe, extend the leg to the left. Anchor it on your right hip. And then guide the leg across for your supine twist. Bring it in, feet down on the ground. We'll take a bridge pose, lift the hips up, just evening us out. Exhale, lower. One more time. Now, this time right leg to the left thigh for your figure four. Stretching out the hips in a very gentle way, supported. And then unwind. We'll switch, left leg in. Good, let it go. If you have any final poses, such as wheel pose, legs up the wall, shoulder stand, cow pose, anything that's calling your name, that is now is the time. Legs up the wall is very nourishing as well. Take your time, feel out the body. What else do you need to round out your own practice here? And then if you feel content, inhale knees into your chest, bring the forehead up, and exhale to your Shavasana. Really let the body surrender here, rest. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Soften. Today's class is focused on the feminine energy and just being gentle with yourself, so just continue to breathe and take that in, that softness. See how you can add more of that into your day-to-day life, and then just rest in Shavasana for another few breaths. And then from here, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Bring the hands to your heart space, and then lift your thumbs to your forehead with your hands together. And then inhale, stretch out the arms, big stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side, and then we'll now meet on our seat. No rush getting there. Once you arrive, inhale the arms. We'll take an open twist over towards the left. Inhale, center, and into the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all for doing that nourishing practice. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you feel restored. Make sure you drink lots of water and take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. See you next time. Oh, thanks, Gretchen.